Good evening. My name is Sean Nation, part of CBC. Tonight we'll be talking about ooh,
He's here. Who? The Batman.
the Batman. But my favorite all-time Batman movies, animated. So to start off this list, we'll be going from age range. So basically, from up to here to childhood. Instead from childhood to now, because I'm very weird like that. So people don't like try to comment like, this is really weird and I don't like it because you didn't start from childhood out there. I will post on your, I'll reply back, you're stupid. And I said I wasn't gonna go from childhood to down. I'm gonna go from where I am to down to childhood. Because that is awesome in my head. So, without further ado, let's start this. Alright. First, number one, Dark Knight Returns. Finally got that right. Woo! Dark Knight Returns. And I would play this clip right now.
Tonight marks the 10th anniversary of the last sighting of the Batman.
All units, robbery in progress. Gotham City Trust.
They call us a gang. Only when they die by our hands will they know Gotham City belongs to the mutants!
What the hell is that?
Batman! Come out here and face me like a man! What's your name?
Carrie Kelly. Robin.
She's smart. Brave. She's perfect.
These are scary times, Bruce. It's just random violence.
The war goes on.
Boom! Saw that clip. Awesome! But anyway, why do I love it so much? Okay. Frank Miller, although his mind is just like everywhere, it's like everywhere. And at times, I'm a comic book writer and inker, so when I like write out a storyline, my mind can go places too. But man, oh man, I've heard bad things about Frank Miller, but I've also heard little good about Frank Miller. Like, for instance, Frank Miller. Daredevil used to be this happy, kind of go. He wasn't kind of happy, but kind of happy go guy. And Frank touched it. Bad things happen. Bad. And I'm not taking others' opinions. I've actually looked at the comic books like, pretty bad. Pretty grim. It took Daredevil to a dark place and then just left him there. It's kind of sick. But on the other hand, he gave us Elektra. Good. Okay. Then he went on to do Batman. Frank Miller praises Batman. And then The Dark Knight Returns, you see him praising Batman. But in this, it's actually worth it. You want to actually read this. You see this old man. He's basically very, very old. Looks like he could fall over anytime, but I don't know what Bruce Wayne is taking, but I would love to have what he's taking. Yes, pretty much it. This ain't gonna work. But getting still, he actually dons back on the costume and basically goes out and fights the new crime syndicate called the Mutants, which just does random crime. Reminds me of the Joker, who is also in it. Oh yes. And while he's doing this, he basically takes over the city. Spoiler, sorry, but it's actually in the trailer. Second part, part 2's trailer. I showed you part 1's trailer. Part 2 trailer, he does something unthinkable, and he uses a gun. That's right, Batman uses a gun. Well, he used a gun, but he used a rifle. But he uses a gun. And the U.S. called Superman on. Ooh, boy. That was pretty amazing. Another one. My favorite. Now, this character, before I actually get into it. Before I get into it. This character was the most absolutely annoying character ever. They don't even know why they brought him back. This whole story about him was they wanted him to die. Fans wanted him to die. And the creators wanted him to die. So they said, call in if you want this guy to die. So everybody called in. Everybody called. He died. Plain and simple. Someone brought him back to life. And he donned the name, which is the coolest name ever. But he donned the name Red Hood and took his revenge on both Batman and the Joker. I just let you. Now, here's my favorite scene of all time.
Bruce, I forgive you for not saving me. But why? Why on God's earth is he still alive?
Gotta give the boy points. He came all the way back from the dead to make this shindig happen. So, who's got a camera? Ooh, get one of me and the kid first. Then you and me, then the three of us, and then one with the crowbar. Then...
This is why I love this version of Red Hood than the comic book. Because the new 52 version of Red Hood still sucks. The old DC version of Red Hood still sucked. But he had a motive. His motive was to be either better than Batman or to kill the Joker. This motive of Jason Todd, was to... I'll just let you see it. Yeah. There you go, people. That I basically showed you it. This. Just wrap your head around it. Yeah. That basically sums it up for you. That's pretty bad. That bad as in, oh my God, look what he's doing. Pretty bad as in, I got respect for him. I'm another one. Batman Gotham Knight. this was being made, both Batman Begins was being praised and Dark Knight was being made. So this is like supposed to be like, I don't know, like a epilogue or something. I don't know. The reason why I love this movie is because of its art. Of its both art and story. There's 3 stories. And let's see, is it 3 or 4? I want to go with 4. I'm gonna go with 4 stories. I like 4 of them. I like all 4 of them. I like them both, all 4 of them. I love the first one. First, because the first one's funny. How the children interpret how Batman looked and all that. That was pretty funny. I was like, oh, that. Because one kid envisioned him all sketchy and whatnot. I was like, oh, this one reminded me of the Animatrix, where about the kid's story. Yeah, I know. I watched the Animatrix and it was terrible. But I love it. So, hey. Yeah, I'm going to get plenty of dislikes because I just said I like the Animatrix. Sorry, but I do. Anyway, another movie that I do like. I think I'm going to go backwards. But I have no idea. I was supposed to have another movie, but I lost it. But yeah. This movie, I love this version of Batman because there's a young guy playing as Batman. Plus he goes to school. Plus he has to deal with his parents. Plus he has a girlfriend. And he's really not a night person. He's not even a day person. Oh yes. I mean, like, I saw the first movie he was in, and that's right, Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond. Now, Terry McGinnis. The first movie wasn't really a movie. Ooh. Sorry, it was a movie. We all know that. But Beyond Return of the Joker. If you actually have seen, if you actually can put this all together, spoiler, all the Batman movies I love, parts of, actually, yeah, almost every Batman movie that's animated that I love, it has a Joker in it. Spoiler, I love the Joker a lot.
What's the matter, Batman? No witty comeback? No threat? Then I'll provide the narration. I'll begin with how I peeled back the layers of the boy's mind. Though he bravely tried to fight it at first. You would have been proud to see him so strong. But all too soon, the serums and the shocks took their toll, and the dear lad began to share such secrets with me. Secrets that are mine alone to know, Bruce. It's true, Batsy. I know everything. And kinda like the kid who peeks at his Christmas presents, I must admit, it's sadly anticlimactic. Behind all the sturm and batarangs, you're just a little boy in a playsuit crying for mommy and daddy. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway. If you don't like the movie, I've got slides.
Begin to sound more spicy. But anyway, in this scene, Barbara Gordon tells Terry McGinnis what really happened. Why, they don't really talk about Tim Drake that much. But Terry McGinnis is already suspecting that Tim Drake is, the Joker. Tim Drake's the Joker. So, we're suspecting, we're supposed to believe as the audience, no, it's not him, it can't be him. But then I started thinking, what if it could be him? Let's think about it. And this is the most, it's not really twisted, but Batman snaps. And Joker really gets him. Yeah, Batman. And then Tim Drake does the unthinkable. Yeah. He does the unthinkable.
Slide.
Tim.
Do it! That's not funny. That's not...
It's like a real hit scratcher right there. So really, you're actually sitting there and you're like, wow, that's pretty gruesome right there. Didn't actually share. Come on. Cause we all didn't. We was like, oh yeah. This is a kids movie, right? I did see the Joker die. Mommy, I don't want to go to school no more. But anyway, yeah. Yet and still, it happens, and you're left to be like, either this is the best movie that Batman Beyond ever been in, or this is the most violent movie that that the creators of Batman ever done. Take your pick, but it's still the best. Another one that is on my top praise list, it's just up there, is I don't have the video clip for it. This one I don't have the video clip for. Is Batman Mystery of Batwoman. The Mystery of Batwoman. I think that's what it's called. I have to look it up. But yeah. Why do I love it? Awesome. The fight scenes, the way the story is put. Not only is Batman now has to now people were trying to figure out, who's Batman. Now Batman's trying to figure out who's Batwoman. Who is she? She's like cleaning up Gotham. She's not really doing it when you find out in the end, she's not really doing it. She's actually doing it for revenge. And I think one dies in the end. Yeah, one dies. Because there's three Batwomen, and one died, so there's two. So yeah, It's like, wow. And my number one all time Batman animated film, which I will love, and that almost had me in tears because I saw the music video to it, and I still have it, was, wow, it was so sad because if you actually look at the video, you would actually be like, I didn't know if DC actually like did the behind the scenes of Batman and went more into depth with what happened after Bruce Wayne's parents died, what trainings he had to go through, you would swear this is what actually happened. And the movie is called Batman Phantom of the Menace. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, because the clip, basically, you just have to see it. I'll let you see it now. Because this is the birth of Batman. Right here.
It's another cave, all right. Could be as big as the house, judging from the number of bats that came out of it. Alfred, what's wrong?
This just arrived, sir.
Left with Dad. Too young. Need time. Forget about me.
Right there. That I was like, wow. And then the really, really twisted part was in the middle when Batman is getting surrounded and cornered by the police. The Bruce Wayne and the woman that Bruce Wayne's in love with, they have sex. Oh yes, but they bleep it out. And as a child, I was like, oh no. Yeah, they were showing commercial because that's what they did. They showed commercial to that part. I saw it. I didn't see how they had sex, but you know, if a man takes off his shirt and it fades off until Sunday, until the next day, and she's bringing him breakfast, and you're 18 now, and you're now putting two and two together. You're like this. Wow, I was a really dumb kid to not know that those two had sex, and my parents let me watch this. Wow, they should have really monitored what I watched. I was sitting there, I was like, is there anything else I was watching that was not supposed to watch, but it was actually entertaining? I mean, wow. It's just, wow. That's all I can really say right now. That is just, geez. Not as, as a kid, I didn't even, I just thought there was actually, I thought the man was tired and the woman wanted to make the man feel better. No, I I didn't even put two and two together. Thankfully enough, Bruce Wayne didn't have a kid. Because that kid would have been scarred. So yeah. So you now know my favorite Batman animated movies. Share your likes, your comments, your subscriptions to this, and tell me what you actually think about this, because this is actually now, this will, I don't know if this is going to be a discussion, but I don't know, you know, that's just a wow. Really dumb. Until next time, guys. Shine Nation signing off.